Ooh. Hi guys, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Welcome back to my channel. I know that I haven't posted in a while and I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm pretty sure that you clicked on the video because of the title. Don't mind me, my hair is kind of wet. I just got out the shower. I'm trying to do like the curly haired look. My hair does look crazy. But you probably clicked on the video because of the title, so I'm just gonna get straight into that, and then I'll talk about other things after. If you want to stick around for that, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. But I am currently an EMT student. If you don't know what an EMT is, it is an emergency medical technician. So pretty much when you call 911, I'm gonna be the first person that you see. People get EMT and paramedics confused. They think it's just like the same thing. It's not. EMT comes first and then paramedic. We have 4 fire shifts that we have to go to. So we got to go to the fire station and hang out with them for 12 hours, 4 times. And then we also have 3 clinical, which is at the hospital. And so this weekend, oh, I need to sneeze. Where's the sun? Hiding. Shit. Oh, it went away. I hate when that happens. Ugh, a tingly in my nose. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna like have my flashlight ready just in case it comes back and I need to like look at the light. Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's right there. Can you see that? I had my first 2 clinicals at the hospital, whatever. So I had my first one a couple days ago, and as soon as I walked in, I didn't even meet anybody. I didn't get to put my purse down. Like, as soon as I walked in, they told me, oh, there's a person in there coding, put her in there. I already knew what coding meant because I have worked at, some hospitals before, so I knew coding is if you don't know what coding is, it's pretty much like, oh shit, like, everybody get in there and start CPR because this person is not gonna make it. Like, we gotta like be quick. This shit just got real, pretty much. So when you hear that somebody is coding, shit just got real. So she was like, okay, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna perform CPR. And I was like I was trying not to look scared, because in this field, you gotta be like, you gotta have some balls, you can't be a pussy. You gotta have some balls. So I tried to just like act like, okay, I don't know. I don't really know what was going through my head. It was just like all happening too fast. Like, I was so tired. I was like, that was a quick wake me up, okay? Fuck a cup of coffee. Like, that shit woke me the fuck up. So I told her, I was like, I've never done CPR before. Just letting you know. And she was like, that's fine. Like, we'll talk you through it. So I get in there and there's a bunch of people in there. I'm not going to explain like the situation or anything because I don't want to like violate any HIPAA laws or anything like that, and that's not really my business or anything, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say there was somebody coding and I was about to perform CPR. I didn't know how long this was going on. Like, everything was just happening so fast. There were so many people in the room and I'm just watching at this point, and I'm so nervous because I know I'm about to be next to do CPR. Never done it. I don't want to fuck up. This is somebody's loved one, this is not a dummy. So I'm next in line, and oh my god, I'm getting nervous just thinking about it because this is such a serious situation. I take this shit like this very serious, as anybody should. But yeah, I started doing CPR and it was very hard. CPR is not as easy as it looks. Like, you gotta be really hard, like, and fast, and it's a workout. And I felt like I was hyperventilating while I was doing this. Like, literally, I was so nervous, and like, she was telling me, go faster, you gotta go faster. And like, you gotta be on top of this. Like, I had to be on top of them because I'm so small, and like, you really got to get in there. And so I don't know, before I started EMT school, so yeah, I am currently an EMT student right now, and oh crap. I'm not gonna lie, like it's been a really tough experience. Like, you know, EMT, the program, it doesn't require any like prerequisites or anything. Like you can come straight out of high school and go into the EMT program and not know a damn thing. And it's kind of scary, because you're learning a lot in such a short amount of time. And it just hasn't been easy for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel really stupid. I feel like I'm not learning anything sometimes. I feel really dumb. And I know I'm not the only person who feels this way. You know, I feel like I'll learn more on the job. But as far as like being in class and stuff and answering questions, like, I feel like sometimes I don't know the answer and I feel dumb. And, you know, I am passing though. Like, I am passing. Like, I have an A and a B or whatever. But, like, it just hasn't been easy. And my dad died literally a week before I started the EMT program, which couldn't have been like the worst timing. Like, you know, that happened. It was very unexpected. It wasn't like something that he was sick and he was dealing with for a long time. Like, no, it just happened. And I don't know, like, those were like the most depressing days ever. Like, when I found out, and I just, like, I've never felt that sad ever in my life. It was like a whole week straight that I was just like so sad, and I just couldn't stop crying. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, am I gonna be able to go to EMT school? Because this is kind of a big deal and I don't want to fail, you know, like, I don't want to fail EMT school and have to take it again. Like, but like my plans were set up that like the way that I had set up my plans, like, I had to do EMT school right now, you know. I mean, plans change, my plans have changed, but at the moment I was just thinking like my whole plans are going to be messed up if I don't go to school. Like, I have to go to school whether I like it or not. Like, I don't have an option. That's how I felt at the time. So I was just like, damn, like, why is this happening to me? Like, why? This is like the worst time ever. Like, why? And I had to miss the first week of school because he's not from Florida. He doesn't live in Florida. So I had to like go up north for the week for the funeral and all that jazz. And like, you know, I had to like email all my professors and make sure like I'd be okay and they're not going to kick me out of the program because I missed the first week. Because if you miss the first day or whatever, like, you're out, period. I showed up the first day, and then the first day, that night I ended up driving up north, and I was there for a couple days and then I came back. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, even just like talking about it now, like, I get anxiety. And this has been kind of like my life since that happened. And it's just like unfortunate because I feel like from my last videos about me talking about my depression and my anxiety and all of that, like, I've come such a long way. This year was my year to, like, it was finally, I felt like, damn, I'm gonna have a good year. Like, I feel like everything is slowly falling into place for me, and I feel like I'm in a good place. Like, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm in a better headspace. Like, I was really enjoying my first half of the year. I was just like, I'm doing good finally. And it's just like crazy how one day just kind of like snatched that away from me pretty much. Like, I just felt like a dark cloud was hovering over me. And it has been for a while, ever since like I found out about my dad. I went back to school obviously after the funeral and stuff, like, and I told myself like I'm just gonna like really focus on my studies. Like, I'm really just not, I'm gonna make this like distract me. I'm gonna make this be my biggest distraction and whatever. I I just felt like school wasn't distracting me enough. Like, I was still thinking too much about stuff, thinking too much about my dad and just everything. Like, that's another story. Like, me and my dad didn't have like a regular father-daughter relationship. So I feel like it's been harder for me because of that. And it's just so many things are going through my mind, like when it comes to him and I think about him. Like, a lot of thoughts run through my mind and I can't shut them out. I don't really have anybody to talk to, you know. My sister doesn't live here, my best friend doesn't live here, and I kind of use my mom as last resort. Not that I don't like talking to her, it's just like I don't want to stress her out. Like, it's hard for me to turn to family because I feel like they're your biggest critics because they know you and they love you and they're gonna give you their best advice even if you feel like they're attacking you or whatever. Like, and I don't know, it's hard for me to open up to my family sometimes. Because I feel like like when my dad died, like I kind of realized like who really does care about me and who doesn't. Like, people who claim to love me and like be there for me, whatever. Like, I've reached out and it's like they're not there. Like, they're not there. They don't really care. And it just sucks that like you have to go through something really fucked up to realize like who really cares about you. You know? And I don't want to cry in this fucking video. Like, this shit is pissing me off. I'm done. Like, I'm over crying. But, like, I just feel like I'm not doing good again. Like, I feel like I'm getting back to that point that I was, you know, where I was, like, a couple years ago. And I was, like, feeling depressed and stuff like that. Like, I'm crying more often now. I'm not eating. I lost a lot of weight. And it sucks because, like, I've been going to the gym consistently since January. And then, like, all these things were happening and I stopped going. And, like, I stopped eating right. Well, I stopped eating, you know. And when I do eat, like, it's shitty. But, like, when I'm anxious, I can't eat. It's like my body rejects it. Because, like, if I try to eat, like, I will feel sick. Like, if, like, I'm about to throw up. I'm very anxious all the time. I wake up with anxiety. And it sucks because it's like I have to force myself out of bed just so I can stop feeling like this, because when I'm sleeping, I'm fine. But once I wake up or right before I go to bed, like, that's when, like, I get the most anxiety because I'm by myself with my thoughts. And my thoughts are my biggest enemy sometimes. And I can't control them. It just couldn't have been worse timings. I feel like I'm not that focused on school. I feel like I'm very behind. Even though I'm passing the tests and stuff, like, I just still feel like I'm behind. Like, I don't want to care anymore. And it's just hard. Like, I don't want to have to, like, go on pills and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm going to have to just, like, so I can focus. Because I feel like I'm not focused and I'm not eating. And that's not okay. Like, oh, my stupid freaking camera keeps dying. And I don't want to keep prolonging this video, because I'm losing, like, the thoughts that I have in my head. But anyway, like I said, that's what I'm going through right now. And yeah, I mean, some days are good and some days I just cry. Like, it's like on and off. It's never, in the beginning it was consistent crying, consistent sadness, just a wave of sadness over me. And then after that I started, like, just getting back to my old routine, going back to work. I had school, you know, I was meeting new people, but the sadness would come on random times, random days. The sadness comes randomly, you know, and everything reminds me of him. And it's just hard. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. This is my life right now. I didn't want to cry, but whatever. Well, yeah. I hope somebody is watching this and you feel better, or at least, like, you don't feel alone, because that's the reason why I make these videos. Like, I feel like some people are afraid, or they like have too much pride, and they be like, I'll never show somebody that I'm sad. Well, bitch, I'm sad, and I don't care like who sees it, and I don't care what you think about that. I'm human. I go through stuff just like everybody else. And now I feel like I just want to make videos just to make people feel better, like, because I feel like I go through a lot, and I know I'm not the only one going through this. Like, I know I'm not the only one. And if I can help at least one person, and like, that's great. I'm afraid to like show people when I'm sad and stuff like that. I'm really not. I don't care, because I know that I'm a strong person. I know that half the shit that I've gone through, like, it's crazy to see where I'm at right now in my life. Like, I'm not in the best place, but I feel like I'm doing the best that I can. And that's all I can do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can comment. You can message me, add me on Snap. I don't have Instagram right now because Instagram is like such a trigger for me when it comes to being sad and stuff like that. Like, I hate Instagram right now. I need to stay away. Or just social media, period. I don't have Facebook right now. The only thing I have is Snapchat, and I only have like 40 people on there. But if you really feel like you want somebody to talk to, or I don't know, just leave a comment. Like, I always reply. I reply to everybody in my comments. I don't have a million people commenting on my videos. So, like, if you feel like you want to vent, go ahead. Like, thanks for watching. And I hope you guys have a good day.